29. I'm joined here today by Slick McGrick. Man's quickly becoming my tag team partner.
And the blood starts to boil when this music comes on, let me tell you.
Absolutely. Some heinous conduct over the last few months by the hard way. Kris Charters making us wait for it, which just continues the bad impression and the sour taste that is leaving in people's mouths everywhere in CCW right now.
For the record, I had Fantana's belt,
the hard way, Kris.
the River Valley Championship, and he couldn't take it from me, Kris Charters, even though he hit me with 4 hard ways.
Yeah, I do recall I was doing commentary on that very match. I believe even he had you by the beard braids at one point. He was dragging you around.
More than once.
Just, any dirty trick that he could rely on to try to get the win. But you can't deny the athletic ability and the competitive nature of the hardway Kris Charters. Spectacular highlight reel level knockouts and knee strikes. Just a gritty, vengeful, resolute veteran of the sport is the hardway Kris Charters.
Clearly one of the heaviest hitters in the NBWA.
Yeah, absolutely. Scary knockout power and precision when he's delivering on that. If only he would just rely on that to get him onto the big stage and to have the big win, but it seems like he keeps taking shortcuts.
Some dirty road.
Getting frustrated.
He can't stay out of the ditch. And the antithesis to that is our next competitor.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the man.
Yeah. You can't help but absorb the energy when this guy comes out.
The heart's pounding. Blood pressure is back to normal. Fantana's taking him down. That belt is staying right where it belongs. Yeah, I see ya. Oh yeah, I see ya.
Kris Charters,
remember last time you went for that belt? You remember last time you went for that belt? Woo!
For anyone new to the CCW product, that is the Maritime Luchador Fantana making his entrance right now, the current reigning defending NBWA River Valley champion, one of the greatest pound-for-pound athletes in our sport today.
Undoubtedly. He is a champion of champions.
He is fired up. He is in rare form right now, ready to deliver. I'm extremely excited to see where this is going to go. Now, these two, they had a competition last month which ended, it was very back and forth. It appeared that Fantana, Maritime Luchador, was getting the upper hand in the action, but Kris Charters would just relentlessly attack him, throwing strike after strike. Referee Sharkey tried to pull him off, but Kris Charters would not answer the count. The match was thrown away, and after the fact, Kris Charters hit the referee. Referee Sharkey knocked him right out, knocked him on his keister back there, and we had a total breakdown, which ended with Fantana challenging him to this rematch. Fantana knows what he's in for. He knows the athlete he's dealing with. He said in his promo recently on Facebook that he never had any problems with Kris Charters. He never called him out, but now Kris Charters has just stuck his nose basically where it doesn't belong, and Fantana is going to be pushing back here tonight and not falling for those same dirty tricks that got him last month.
Bill, you are bang on. Every word is gospel.
Yeah. So you see Fantana still walking around. He hasn't relinquished the title bout yet. It is referee Alex who's going to be in charge of this contest. It is again for the River Valley Championship. That didn't mean much to Kris Charters last month. He was in it for the violence.
Well, Bill, you can definitely tell this crowd is not behind Kris Charters.
No, and this is a capacity crowd at the exhibition center too. Like, wow, we are
wall to wall to wall.
To bleachers, to elevation back over there. This is ruckus.
This has also become a small market. Do you see the stations that are opened up around this ring?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's underway.
He's pulling me into the ring post right there. He's trying to attack the legs. Here's the game plan of the veteran. Kris Charters up facing another veteran in Fantana, but he's gone right to work on those tumbling legs, that tumbling quickness asset of Fantana.
I didn't hear a bell. Did you, Bill?
No, nothing yet. The bell's been stashed. We do have the enforcer, Chris Lewis, at ringside.
Old Sleepy.
Sure. And he doesn't look completely enthralled, but it looks like he's got an energy drink on the go.
Well, maybe we can cover up his eyes with a pair of glasses.
Oh, wow! Ooh. What a strike. That Fantana looks completely out of it. Is referee Alex, he's starting the match. Fantana must have not begged off. Ooh. It's going to be a quick 1 count, so, okay, Fantana not as loopy as I thought he was after that knee strike.
The damage has been done, Bill.
Yeah. It is complete control right now. Kris Charters on the Maritime Luchador goes up and over. And Charters just picks him out of the air across the gut, goes in for the pin. That bum leg almost sent Fantana right over Kettle.
He's getting to a 2 count this early in the match.
Yeah, that was a nasty landing on the top turnbuckle, and Charters just snatched him in midair, and then that snapmare, the chop on the back. Wow.
I don't fry you, bacon.
This is that basement drop kick right on the button.
Hesitation there on the rollover. Oh. See, that's what happens. You get your hands up, start counting, stay on task. You have to make it a pin that counts.
Yeah, he could have kept the pressure on, kept more of his weight on there, but he opted to try to get that moment with the camera. Look at the height and the snap.
He was 6 feet in the air.
Kris Charters, he does not want to go to deep water with the Maritime Luchador Fantana. Wow.
Nothing but life.
This is hard-hitting Clash 29 CCW action here, live at the Exhibition Center in Fredericton, and Kris Charters is going to be opting for that chin lock. Fantana is reaching, he's trying to get his wits about him. We're at commentary, we're getting the clap going. We got Fantana.
Yeah! Yes, he's coming at it, come on!
Back. He's come back. Elbows.
Oh, come on!
He had the mask. He pulled him by the mask. Now the fans starting to get behind him.
And if it had been hair, believe it, he would have pulled that too.
Absolutely. Spoken by a man who's had his beard twisted by the hard way Kris Charters. Bit and bridle control. But now choking him over on the rope. So we saw Kris Charters come in with that early offense, that knee strike even before the match started to the temple, set him up for a bunch of offense against the legs of Fantana. Now he's got him over in the ropes, maybe shifting gears to the throat and to the lungs and to the oxygen supply of the Maritime Luchador.
Excellent control in the ring here by the ref, Alex. He's maintaining control.
Yeah, referee Alex, perfect position in there. Somewhat dubious start to the match. Fantana could have opted to not have this match after that early attack, and the sweet back elbow by Fantana. Ducks under, hooks him up. Uranagi right onto the knee.
Yep.
Wow.
That looked like a bad rib shot in the knee.
The offense just going to the lower body, to the head, to the lower body, to the midsection. Just a constant level change here, making it impossible for Fantana, who gets a kick out at 2 to get ahead of him, and that's a testament to the technical ability of Kris Charters. But
why can't we harness him for good? Why can't we harness him for good powers, good things in this man's life?
That's a fair question.
He lacks meaning.
Wow, right up and over.
That was a nice suplex, though. Oh, why can't we use you for good?
Yeah, just unfortunate. Now, this Kris Charters, when he's in control and things are going his way, you can see he's taking a little bit more time.
Straight to his head.
Engaging.
Straight to his head.
And he gets scooped up by Fantana, who gets on top.
He almost stole that win.
I think it looked like he had the tights there, but Charters did it first.
Again.
And then lands that perfectly landed precision knee strike right on the chin of Fantana. Crowd trying to fire up a little bit, rallying behind their luchador. He's got the arm hook. Fantana looked like he was thinking of finding the rope with his foot there, but
he hesitated. He had to go talk and shame the crowd instead of being a truthful competitor. No, he couldn't.
Yeah. Oh, quick duck under, 2 duck unders by Fantana, comes off. Crossbody connects on the hard right. Kris Charters gonna be 1, gonna be 2, 2.5. Who's gonna take control first? Coming in, Fantana off the ropes. Charters follows him in, straight off that suicida. comes in for another call. He has the weight on the chest, leg hooked and everything. Going to be just a 2.5 for the hard way. Kris Charters hooks the leg again, seemingly in frustration.
2 5/8 there.
This is the more dangerous side of Kris Charters. The more the pressure's on, the more he feels pressed. Maybe he starts to doubt himself. I'm not sure what it is, but this switch is getting ready to flick.
Grab him by the face.
The Kris Charters who attacked Fantana, ending the match in disqualification just last month.
We're gonna beat some respect into this man.
Oh, you can hear that just across the whole exhibition center. But Fantana, he's got those feet up. I think he's starting, if he gives him too much time.
Yes!
Yes, Fantana sneaks out the side. What's he going to be able to come in with for an offense? He's going to tackle him back into the corner. You know, Fantana, he's got to be feeling the effects of the attack on the leg earlier in the match. But he's got enough gas.
Gonna build
he's
some
getting those
momentum.
shoulder tackles.
Yes!
Sweet kick.
Stiff shot to the head.
Charters is getting in position. We've seen this ending sequence from Fantana. I believe it's what won him this title belt when he challenged the choke artist, Jason Boa. He's going to call his shot. We're looking for a press to handstand into a drop kick, then possibly a moonsault if he can connect with this first part. He can't be taking time. This is exactly what Kris Charters
This is
does.
your time, Fantana.
He might need that little bit of time, though, because of that damage to his leg. That knee strike in the temple that started this thing off.
Watch that leg on his. There, look. Knee looks pretty good right now.
Getting ready to push. Up.
He hit.
Connect.
He hit.
He got the basement drop kick. He's rolled him out. Charters is looking like he's in position for this moonsault. But Fantana's, he's going straight for the counter. He might be a little bit the worse for wear here.
I think that might have stressed his knee to be doing that move. He's slow moving now.
It looks like he wants to still go for the moonsault. Kris Charters had a lot of recovery time after that press into the drop kick. Comes up second row with the knees. Again in that midsection of Fantana. I don't know if he's going to be able to come back from it this time. That's a lot of damage.
He's getting up slow. He is getting up slow. Oh, that was in tight to the chin.
Both legs are hooked.
Oh, he's got the rope.
He might have also got the shoulder up.
Both? He did too, didn't he?
He was making sure that there was no mistakes. Coming there, Kris Charters is going to have to think of how is he going to put away Fantana. Because for his offense, it hasn't been particularly dialed in. It's been upper body, lower body. He's been all over the map with this. If he lands a couple more shots to the back, I got to believe that we could have a new River Valley champion here tonight.
It screams a little bit of desperation on his behalf.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantana's definitely. Oh, here he comes.
He's chopping back.
Here he comes.
You don't get to stand in front of Fantana and jaw jack like that and get away with it. He can, he will, he must. Fantana trying to take back over, throws the kick. Oh, he's Kris Charters. Pump handle, backbreaker.
Back into that knee.
Again into that midsection. He pulls him back in. Could be the hard way.
No.
Oh, Fantana slips out.
Oh.
DDT.
Desperation move.
DDT. Both men are down right now in the center of the ring. That was a wild series between the two. I don't know who's going to make it back up first.
Who's going to get it first? Who's going to get it first?
Got multiple Fantana calls coming out from the crowd. They're ready for
Left
it.
and right. Groups of friends everywhere behind this man.
You can tell, you look out, you see all the little masks in the audience.
You too.
But it looks like Kris Charters will be the first to make it to both feet
He
and
is.
stand up. But Fantana lands the first strike, second strike, third strike.
Not even shot for shot. This
Charters
man's
is
on fire.
loopy. Comes right in. We have a counter. Hurricane by the luchador. Sets him in position
it's
for the
just the 506.
506. It's coming off. The Charters going to have him scouted.
Yes, he hits it.
On the chin. This could be it. Charters not all the way down, though. He's getting back up, but he is groggy and confused. He's getting a couple hard from Fantana. Shades a rugged Rick Owens. More on that story as it develops. We haven't even touched on the whole Rick Owens side of this story. I'm sure I should be saying his name.
This is a hot start.
This NBWA broadcast, but here we are. And Fantana's moving up. He's thinking.
He's got the crowd behind him. Up for the ride. Oh, and he nails it! He nails it!
Charters tries to roll out, gets forced back down by Fantana.
Yes, it's over!
With the dub.
A clean win!
Fantana has defeated the hard way. Kris Charters clean in the middle of the ring. CCW Class 29.
Fantana! And still! What a legend! The runs deep. Fantana, you gorgeous soul, you. Look at you. Oh, retains the title. What is this?
Kris Charters, or Chris Lewis is already gone. I don't know where. Anyway, referee Alex out of harm's way. Spectacular match. Two incredible athletes here. It's going to be the River Valley champion Fantana coming out with the dub, sending this crowd into our second match of the night happy.
I was ready to step in there, Bill. Alex, he has some wheels.
Now, where's
He
Chris
was out of
Lewis?
there.
We had another official nearly attacked.
He's not only is he missing, he may still be asleep somewhere.
I suppose we'll never know.
MIA.
At any rate, Kris Charters hopefully heading straight to the back without making any detour or quick stop over here. I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble.
Yes! What a night. What a night. What a hot start.
What a night to be
Fantana.
alive in Fredericton, New Brunswick.
There's the walking main event himself. Fantana. Fantana.